This is serious business.
Dun 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 dun.
This is serious business.
I'm here with the chairman of Lucasfilm for a year. This man has been contracted to be the #1 mistress of Lucasfilm for 1 whole year. 1 whole year. He can make any changes to anything that's going on anywhere in Lucasfilm. And guess what? I decided to join him because we're a 1+1 deal. All right?
Level 50 Mafia boss.
Bro.
Reminds me of those Mafia bosses you see on like those shitty games you get as ads that you have to wait like 10 seconds to exit out of.
Yeah. Sheeper and I were like talking about that last night on a phone call.
Yeah.
And he was like, level 1 Mafia boss. And dude, why does the level 50 Mafia queen always go for the level 1 crook? And then like, no. And Sheeper, thank you so much for mandoing your meetings so hard right now.
We appreciate it.
Motzi. Yeah, I'm head of Lucasing my film right now. So that's, dude. You know what? It's a 2-for-1 deal. They wanted Jesse, and then I rocked up as well. I'm kind of like the little brother that your parents always say, "Come on, just involve him in all the stuff that you're doing." But we're here and we're ready to change stuff up. I tell you what, man, I've been excited about this role. Ever since you got it and I jumped in on it with you. It's been very exciting. It's been
petition to change all the cameras at Lucasfilm to GoPros.
You know what? That actually might be one of my first policies that we're going to change here.
I'm Lucasing it right now.
No way. Look, we know why Lucasfilm was created, and it's just to make peak content. All right, everybody knows that. What? Yeah. What, dude? I didn't know we were getting paid. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like, what's that scene from? You guys are getting paid.
That was yeah. I didn't know we were even getting paid, bro. I mean, I do know that I'm just going to be stealing stuff off set. Dude, yeah. Okay, if I was for real working at Lucasfilm, I would just steal stuff off set all the time.
Oh, dude, that's why I wouldn't be getting paid. They'd be taking whatever I steal out of my paycheck. I would probably be paying them.
Yeah, dude, legit. I'd be like, oh, you know, I guess I'm going to go check out what's happening with the Mando and Grogu, and I'm just like walking in. Oh, hey, notice you've got about like 50 helmets here. Okay.
Yeah, shame if one went missing.
That's crazy because I needed one for a photo shoot over there. Didn't say the photo shoot was in my bedroom and it's with me and a robe. But yeah, that'd be pretty crazy.
What kind of shit? Dude, it's literally cordial. It looks like it, doesn't it? It's literally cordial.
Yeah, he's actually drinking uranium juice. Because he's trying to mutate. Galactic Cantina, what's going on, bro? We do chopping off Django's head in POV with GoPro.
With GoPro
watermark would be amazing. The GoPro watermarks, are they on everything, even when you own the GoPro?
That's a good shout. I actually have no idea. I've never used
I think that's a massive downvote.
100%.
In my Reddit skills, massive downvote, bro. Massive downvote. No awards. I actually don't know how to give an award on Reddit.
You could be a Reddit moderator. This could be your subreddit with GoPro and watermarks. Actually.
Literally. No. Well, dude, I've got a few plans that I want to add into the being the head of Lucasfilm, but I want to know what you think you would be the first call to action.
Oh, my first call to action. I've got a few ideas.
Oh, you've even got a fancy clipboard, bro.
I do, with a lot of
God, I
things
want to
written
seem
on
like
it.
I'm that fancy. Man, I don't even have a clipboard. I can't even look that fancy.
Where's your
Okay.
don't you have like a paper
I've got a
thing?
little book. I'm just gonna
Little
pretend.
note. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I'm thinking.
Yep.
I'm stepping into Lucasfilm. I want to set the tone immediately. I want to make a big step straight away.
Mm-hmm.
I am greenlighting a Darth Vader series with Hayden and Ewan as co-producers alongside Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, and I want Sam Witwer consulting on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to take place between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope. It can feature some elements of the 2017 comics, but I don't want it to cover it word for word because we've got comics for a reason. But it can bounce off some of those elements, but it could even skip through a variety of chapters between Revenge of the Sith and New Hope. We could start at the beginning. We could see his struggle with the suit.
Mm-hmm.
We can see him begin with the Inquisitorius, because we see a little bit of that, but we don't see a heap of that. We can see his work with the Inquisitorius. We can see his utter distaste for them, because he absolutely hates them. We can see his infatuation with bringing Padme back time and time again, and the endless cycle, the vicious cycle of hate and sadness that follows. And yeah, it's gonna obviously end with him sort of reaffirming himself in the darkness. There is only the dark. But I wouldn't mind seeing it in this is up for debate as well. I wouldn't mind seeing it in a horror aspect as well, because I think a horror
that would be so cool.
And it doesn't even have to be, as much as I loved seeing, and it sounds so dark, and my parents questioned my mental state when I told them this. But as much as I loved seeing Darth Vader snap that kid's neck and kill that father, I had to. It could also be horror from the mental standpoint, like what's going on up here.
Look, if he's snapping more kids' necks, then that's still pretty scary. So if the whole movie's him just going into a nursery and he just goes and does the same Order 66 thing again. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm greenlighting that one, bro. I'm greenlighting that one. I fully down for that idea. Fully down for that idea. There's a lot to think about when you're the head of Lucasfilm. Like,
there is.
Are you gonna introduce new projects? Are you going to release things that haven't been released before? And I got to say, for me personally, the first thing that I want to do, I'm gonna release the Palpatine files.
Yes,
I'm releasing them. Palpatine is a disgraced financier. He's a gender omniboo. He's got no boobies. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him ever again. He's honestly, he's a terrible man. He's a terrible man. I have no affiliation with Palpatine. No. The first thing that I would really do. Oh my God, Sheepinator. Okay, guys, I think there should be a 3-part miniseries. How he changed to the colourful side. You know what, dude? I like where your head's going, but I'm going to turn it into a comic. Okay? How about that? It's going to be a comic series, and everyone's going to love it. Everyone's going to love it. Galactic, what did you say here? It would be fun to see a live-action 1917 type of Clone War movie. Oh, when they're running to the trenches. Oh, that would be so sick. You know what? I really wanted to see, like, when I was in Battlefront 2, I had this idea only because of the game, right?
Yeah,
but when I was in Battlefront 2, you can go into first person and run. You can't, dude. I wish you could do it with the heroes. They really missed out on an opportunity there.
Yeah.
Like, really screwed it up there, I reckon.
Okay.
But you can be first person is a clone, and you're running like do do
That's
do
so
do
cool.
do. And dude, there's like extra points where you're really holding off, if you've ever played co-op on Battlefront 2,
Yeah.
and it's just like, and you're just absolutely banging out these, like, all these droids coming your way on Camino.
Yeah.
There's a certain hallway at
Yes.
like you've got B on the second wave, and
Mm.
it's just like these two hallways that are stopping from a like a control room. And
Yeah.
man, you can just like the best one to go as is heavy, because you've
Yeah.
just got hundreds of thousands of these droids running at you. Oh
Mm.
man, it's crazy. But like watching that and seeing what you could do with a first person clone,
Yeah.
like clone thing, oh man, that'd be crazy. Like imagine from the inception. Like,
Yeah.
because you just like, you can't, like, you have consciousness when you're floating, because they're aging, like they're aging their mind as
Yeah.
well as their body, so they're looking and they're seeing when they're in that like fetus state, like they're curled up
Yeah.
in that fetus state, and then you just get like you get all the training up to I'd probably say you keep it to one big conflict.
Yeah.
You'd probably, but I don't know, like as much as I would want to, like obviously I want to go for the big fights, but I think it's kind of more impactful for a small one, like create your own. Like maybe they're stationed on some other planet, and then they're forgotten about after. Like they go through this whole war, and then they're forgotten about after. I reckon that'd be so sick.
Yeah.
Like so sick. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Dude, I'd love to do something like that. But no, honestly, I reckon like the first thing that I would do, genuinely, as the head of Lucasfilm, if I really got to make, and let's say they only give us like 5 picks, right?
Yeah.
If one of those 5, so it's like down to some serious stuff. What
Yeah.
I'm doing is I'm giving the opportunity to greenlight a redo of the sequels with the exact same cast.
Okay.
Exact same cast, exact same exact same crew, and just another shot at it with one director. Just give it a singular person that has a singular vision.
Yeah.
That's actually the first thing I do, because the characters, dude, they're awesome. The only thing that really toppled it was the writing. So if you could just do it again, it'd be amazing. It would actually be amazing.
Yeah. Your clone game, instead of, I just keep thinking of a bug's life, it could be a clone's life.
Oh, dude, and they've got like some catch. Oh, who's the guy that does the like the upside down? I gotta get this guy up. I gotta get that. Oh, Jack Johnson.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, and then you got this clone like doom 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 doom, and you got this like really happy beat, and they're all like da 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 da, like they're all happy when they're on Camino, and then whoa, oh my god, thermal detonator, you've got 3 seconds, oh my hand, you know what I mean?
You've really thought this out. You've really thought this out. You've really thought this out.
Just a little bit. But that would be awesome.
I'm thinking for my next move at Lucasfilm, I'm going back to my roots, one of my first experiences with the franchise. I am scrapping Lucasfilm Games. I am bringing back LucasArts. I'm remastering the old games, especially Revenge of the Sith, because that game, unless you are a second or third world gamer and use an Xbox, you can't play it.
Yeah, I don't know who would do that. I don't know who would have an Xbox.
You can only get it on Xbox. It's not available on the PS Store. The best, or like on Steam or anything, the only way you can get it if you don't own an Xbox is if you're to download like a PlayStation 2 emulator or something.
Personally, I love it. I love it.
As what, just as well as, remastering the old games, I want to add in a large open world multiplayer game where players can group together in factions. You can have dark side users, light side users, clones, any variety of trooper, soldiers, civilians. I want it all. You can play a variety of roles, and I want that.
Dude, okay, guys, seriously, we did not convene before this about what we were thinking about. Like,
no, we didn't. We never do. I like it.
Last night, I'm just like racking my brain. I'm doing, dude, I had the same idea, but on a Mandalorian perspective. All right.
So that's the thing. What if you could have different? Oh, that's the thing. It could be so big. You could have different servers with different eras and all that sort of shit.
Dude, that's what I would love. Like, I would love to have. I was thinking about this last night. Okay, what would I do? I was thinking about gaming, and because I had to narrow down, I was going to talk about like the movies. I wanted to talk about games, and then I got a few other things that I really wanted to talk about. But I wanted to separate it into kind of categories.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, what kind of games do I want to bring back? And I was thinking the Jango Fett game, but dude. I've had this idea for so long.
Yeah.
So long.
It would be amazing.
Oh, man, I'm completely in agreement. I think there are so many people out there that are craving a game like this. Star Wars Outlaws kind of open world. Even like, apologies. Even like, No Man's Sky?
I know the title. I know the title. I haven't played it or anything.
I've never played it as well, but I know that it's an open, like it's a forever expanding game. Like it's
like Minecraft. You could just keep traveling.
Exactly. It's exactly like that, right? I would love to see if you had the opportunity, right?
Yeah.
To pick like a Skyrim style, because I was thinking more of like a Skyrim-y open world.
Well, you're the Skyrim guy. You know what that's about.
I love Skyrim, man. But like, if you could have any faction, any kind of person, you can start off as a Jedi, a clone, and I was also thinking Elden Ring, how they have like preset classes.
Okay,
that you can like slightly build on, or you can go in as like a nothing. You have kind of like an old clone, or you've got a young Jedi, all that kind of stuff. And you pick your class, and then you slowly create your build on as you go, and you're taking down like this ring of insane, Sith or whatever. I was thinking like set it way back in the Old Republic, because it doesn't make too much sense now, because there's not enough like enemies really, because like obviously rule of two, and then you've got like other bounty hunters and so on. But if you have like a hierarchy of Sith, kind of like a Pokemon trainer thing, how you have to go battle the little guys in the gym before you get to the main trainer. If you have that kind of thing, I reckon you're on. Oh, yeah, I reckon you're so on. I reckon you're so on, bro.
Because Star Wars has always done fairly decent games, but the one thing they've kind of one thing they've always missed out on is the multiplayer aspect. I know in is it KOTOR or something? I know there is a multiplayer aspect to those. But, obviously back then it looks cool, but back then, it was basic and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
With what you could do nowadays and have these large servers, why would you not do that? That would be amazing. Because then that could dive in. I've got a friend who's really into the whole, role playing online. Like on GTA, he joins like GTA role playing servers, makes up his characters. He's amazing at voices. Like he really gets into these characters. Why could you not? You would have people doing the same on this open world Star Wars platform where you could be literally anyone.
100%, bro.
It would 100%. Be so fun. It would be so fun. I've watched videos of people, like, because people have made Star Wars servers on other games where it's that sort of that sort of concept, and there's just people absolutely disobeying the server admin's rules, and I just find that hilarious. But I think you start as clones and you can work your way up to Jedi in the server I was watching, and clones can't go in certain areas, but this guy's just walking wherever he wants and just starts shooting up the place and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
I find that hilarious. But but no, something like that would be amazing. Yeah, there you go, on Gmod. Dude, I'm going to someone mentioned Gmod in one of my, I don't know if it was this or one of my gaming streams a while ago. Do you ever play Gary's
I think it would have
mod?
been your gaming stream. No, I haven't.
Dude, oh my god, Gary's. I played it like a handful of times when I was like 15, I reckon. Gary's mod is such a throwback, dude, but so fun. That was a throwback though. That's over 10 years ago. My god.
Like I've heard of it, but I've never done it.
I only
Also,
dabbled, but yeah.
Modsy putting in their Destiny game franchise is the perfect template for Star Wars game. I agree.
Explain
to
me. Explain to me. I know Destiny once again, but I've never played.
It's basically just like the perfect kind of travel around, level up, build up, create your crew kind of thing.
Yes.
Like it's
I love
such a
that
beautiful
shit.
community base.
Yes,
it really is.
That.
Like the
cool.
community is what keeps it alive.
Awesome.
It's
I love that.
dude, it's so awesome. But I'd say
that.
even like, man, they had a game coming out recently that was meant to be some battle royale Star Wars thing. And I'm like, man, that would have been so cool.
That would have been so cool.
Like, dude, okay, but imagine you had to build up. So I'm talking about like, so you know how I play Ark Survival? Yeah. So in there, they've got a game called Survival of the Fittest. Yeah. Okay. So in Survival of the Fittest, it's basically
Jeremy surviving.
Jeremy surviving. You've got like a basic map, the first map that they ever have, and then they have a bunch of dinosaurs that you can go and tame by like basically a bunch of different things. But you have to level up your way to get there. So you're obviously you're picking up your weapons, and you can't tame a certain thing without getting a certain amount of whatever and XP and all that kind of stuff. Bro, if you had a game that was like that for Star Wars, where you pick your faction, you go through whatever the hell you can to like build your stuff, survive in your world, do all that kind of thing, and then you're teleported from your world. Yeah. Like, I'd love to see if they just like stole them from their world and turn them into gladiators. And then they chuck you into this thing, and then you have this huge, massive fight that's like, you got a Mandalorian fighting against a Jedi. And if you were the Mandalorian and you were able to find grappling hooks, like Beskar grappling hooks, the whistling birds, and you just like, there's so much stuff, you could really take it on. And they kind of angled this one as that. And then it was a fucking mobile game. Oh man, dude, Star Wars games do not hit anywhere near the mark that anybody expects of them. And it's like, man, I don't know if these guys are just sitting back and just going, oh yeah, we're just going to listen to ourselves and what we're doing and all that kind of stuff. It's like, bro, no, listen to the fans. Man, the fans could tell you one singular thing. Create a game that has the exact same kind of thing as what we said about like create your own character, build your own character, live in the world. And dude, the amount of people that I still see on Battlefront 2 servers trying to live out their fantasy of being a clone or being a hero, man, I can guarantee you are going to have no-lifers just living in that game.
Big time.
And they're going to make mini transactions in there that you can be like, oh, you can buy this, you can buy that, and you can have this, you can have that.
Make a battle pass. Who cares? I'll be the first to buy it. Make a battle pass.
You know what, man? In a world where it's so expensive to make games because of AI, like I completely agree. If you're trying to fund the game that I really want to play, I will support it and I will buy the stuff for it. For Ark, there are certain things that I'm like, I don't buy because I'm like, this is so pay to win, and I don't want that. But everything else, man, I buy all the DLCs, I buy everything because I'm supporting the game. You know what I mean? Like I'm willing to do it, dude. And people are the same. If they love the game, they're willing to support it. Yeah. So, dude, and I was thinking about this so much last night. I was on the ride home thinking about stuff, and I was like 45 minutes riding home. And it's just like the perfect moment to really think, man. I was like,
just flow state, chilling. Yeah.
Flow state thinking about games, man. What did Galactic say here? We need cross-platform online Star Wars games. Yeah, man. Completely agree. And also the fact that you could, like, if you could create a thing where you can customize your own Star Wars character, you've won. You've won the game. Like, dude, your game of the year. You're the most popular game of the year. Everyone loves you. Everyone wants it. Because, man, Star Wars is Star Wars because we're all imagining what we would do when we're in there. Like, it's such a beautiful, imaginative world that we can go, oh, man, I could do this and I could do that. And if I was a Mandalorian, I'd have these colors and this kind of wearing, and I'd have these kind of horns on my helmet. Or as a Jedi, my blade would look like this with this kind of hilt and this wood from this area. You know, it's like, oh, dude, it'd be so cool.
You could have people like, you could have the crime syndicates, the spice traders. I guarantee you, if you could be droids, you would have people walking around as a gonk droid just so they could make the noise. Like, yeah, exactly. I would do
me, bro.
I'd do it.
That would be me. I would love that. Man, I'm so glad you brought this up. That's crazy.
I almost want to email Lucasfilm now and just, not that they'll
Well, we are the head of Lucasfilm. We are the head of Lucasfilm. Don't worry.
I'm getting excited about it now, just talking about it. I want that game.
Man, we should honestly make a petition. I reckon that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galactic, I agree. Yeah, I just like, man, if you have the chance to build your own guy, you've won every aspect of gaming. Everyone's spending all their money and they're getting all the cosmetics. Bro, I was like that with Fallen Order. You know, Fallen Order and
Survivor.
Jedi Survivor. Bro, I was collecting every single customization, every single little upgrade. I wanted all of it. I don't even want to share the amount of hours that I've spent on that game. I love that game. The Survivor was incredible. Like, I have to say. Yeah. Did you played it, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy. It's crazy how good it is. Oh, we got Nerd here. Nerd says,
I knew he'd want this.
Can't stay long to got to head to work, but if I was in charge, I'm just greenlighting an Old Republic, all Old Republic adaptations. The world building in that era is so fucking good. Much love, dude. Much love to you, man.
Much love, brother.
I agree. But you know what? I think that's their final ditch at like keeping the Star Wars fandom alive. You know, bleed out the stuff that we know, and then they can work on something that is so rich. It's like going to be a new life. You know, but it's just, that's what's so fascinating about Star Wars. You know, it's a galaxy a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what do you mean a long time ago? What can you get to? What if we reach a point where we get to slowly now that there's a massive conflict and a war and you're kind of raised, like you're leveled back to cavemen?
Imagine.
And then you're just sent across like Superman, Kal-El, you know, like Superman sent across the galaxy to reach us on Earth. That'd be cool. Though I saw Scream 7 today, would love a Star Wars horror film. Okay. This is actually something that I wanted to greenlit.
Yeah.
All right. I hate what they've done by leaving Boba Fett alone.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I hate it. I hate it. Give me a second season of Book of Boba Fett and I'll be happy. But that's not about this, all right? Boba Fett was a character that was made in the movies, right?
Yes.
He's not made on a TV show. That's why his character didn't really translate too well. It was okay, but it didn't translate too well. The good thing was it didn't have too much expanding, but in the comics and everything, everyone knew the character, everyone knew what he was like, and they really built heavy on a personality, which, you know, they hit, but they also missed with like some big stuff, which is kind of like the sad reason as to why Book of Boba Fett didn't do too well. Anyways, I had an idea ages ago about a Boba Fett horror film. Now, everyone in the original trilogy, when they see Boba Fett,
yes,
this is what they do. They go, oh, that's the right-hand man of Vader. That guy is vicious, right? Vader had to be like, stop, Boba. Like, settle, Boba. Imagine the kind of aura that guy's pulling, right? People are going, oh, God, imagine he's going back to Coruscant. He's doing this. He's doing whatever, right? Like, he's just terrifying. I wanted to make one that was him kind of like there was a Nightmare Batman game on the perspective of the criminals.
Okay.
Oh, it was freaky. It was freaky. You're just there and you're talking to your mate and you're walking around doing stuff, and then you just see the cowl
Yeah.
rise in a shadow and gone. And yeah, dude then just peers out of a wall, grabs you, fucking yanks. Oh, dude, it's so scary. But what I wanted was a similar thing with Boba Fett. Like I
Okay.
wanted him to be running around the street level of like the bottom level of Coruscant,
Mm.
and just like absolutely tearing motherfuckers apart, man.
Yeah.
I want him to be like, some guy being like, I had this whole idea of this guy running in a hallway.
Yeah.
Well, not really a hallway, like a dark street, but it's like a small street, a little side street.
Like a little alleyway. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, and he's running, and he stops, and he goes, oh my God, there's this huge wall. Oh, fuck, no. Back up against it, and then you just see this shadow of, you've got like the backpack of like your Boba Fett's rocket that's coming out of his jetpack, and then he's got like the helmet, and he's like, you're better to me dead than alive.
Oh, Jesus.
And then it's just like, then he's just like, ah! And you just see this hand, like you just see, I don't know, whatever. Like I wanted a grappling hook to go and lynch him up, and then have him there, and like, oh, dude, I had this idea of if he had like the carbonite freezing, I wanted him to have it from his gauntlets and just like holding him by the neck and freezing him from the neck up to the head in this like.
That's terrifying.
Dude, right? Right? I had this whole idea of like, goose, and
That's
it's
so
like,
cool.
and it's just seeping out, and he's like, and he's frozen.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I would love that. I would do a Boba Fett horror movie. I just think he's the perfect character for it. And then all of the old heads are going to be like, that's my boy. I'm not some little Boba Fett boy. I'm this Boba guy. And you got him in the original outfit as well.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about, send it right back, man.
Yeah.
Send it right back. This is an origin story of him as like a young 20s, like a young 30s Boba Fett, where he's just like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna take everybody's life. And he's just like, so scary. But yeah, dude, I reckon he's the perfect character for it. As much as Darth Vader, absolutely terrifying. As much as that, if like, I know with Lucasfilm, they're so hard. Like if I was trying to convince the board of any character, it'd be so hard to convince a Vader, because they're like, no, we can't show him too much because then you're gonna, you have to really like, I have to just, slowly turn the meat and just like sear it on each side and slowly char it. You can't just like chuck that in there and let it cook. You got to really master that one, whereas Boba Fett, they'd just be like, screw it, chuck him in, and you just get an easier like time. I'm thinking just for a year. Ideally, I would love a Vader being haunted by Palpatine. Oh God, that'd be so cool. And like, dude, your idea with Vader is like, that would be unbelievably terrifying. Like if you get not necessarily like a jump scare, but I don't know, if you can do it from some perspective, I think Vader, Boba Fett, Palpatine are kind of like the big three that I would really see as someone that's terrifying. They have an aura that is, dude, it's second to none. Django didn't really have that aura. He was like he was more of I'm a businessman. But Boba's like, I'm a revengeful guy.
Yeah, I think, obviously, like, you see Boba without his helmet and that now, but back in the original trilogy and that, with Django, you see him as a person first with the helmet off and all that. But with Boba, you never saw that. There's a bit more mystery to Boba and all that in the original trilogy, which sort of adds to that.
Yeah. Dude, I honestly, I think that could be such a cool, like, I really wanted to do that. That was like another little thing of, oh man, I would want a horror Boba Fett. As much as I possibly could. I would love to do that.
I want Maul in that too. Maul.
Oh, Maul as well. Sorry. You're so right. Maul definitely has that aura as well. Dude, that'd be crazy. I'd probably say Maul more than Boba. That would be insane. And like, dude, imagine him being crazy down in the depths, and then, dude, you're doing a movie that was like you're someone that's looking for treasure on Dathomir, and you're going into the depths of this cave system, and it's like, well, sorry, on Naboo, and it's like, you're going through all of these like depths, and it's like, okay, and you're seeing these markings on the wall, and it's all these hieroglyphics of an ancient world and civilization,
Yeah.
and then it's claw marks on the ground,
Yeah.
and there's broken horns everywhere,
Yeah.
and it's like spider bodies that have been cut in half and just like shriveled up on the side or whatever. And then
Yeah.
you've got this just like horror movie of them trying to escape this cave that
Yeah.
was actually not meant to hold Maul, but it was meant to keep whoever was trying to steal the gold or whatever in there. And then
Yeah.
Maul just happened to be in there as kind of like, you know, like the Minotaur in the cave, like the Balrog,
Yeah.
like the Balrog in like underground. That'd be crazy. The Mines of Moria would never be the same without the Balrog. I feel like that kind of like, and you're doing it from a different crew. You know, you've got like kind of the Scooby-Doo crew of like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
I'm just, oh, dude, imagine Skeleton Crew doing that. That'd be so funny. Like you've got Jod Narwood and a bunch of those guys, but not the
Yeah.
kids, but like you've
Yeah.
got those pirate kind of
The
guys, and they're
pirates.
just
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
live there, and they're just trying to escape this thing, and you've got Maul, and he's like, I'm here.
Oh,
I
jeez.
need you. Get me out of here, Kenobi. And it's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Dude. Yeah.
thanks, Ben. Thank you,
Hey,
Ben.
Ben. What's going on, dude? I hope you had a.
The
Oh, no, I know it's
Galactic
Sunday there,
say.
but I hope you're having a good weekend too.
What did Galactic say? Imagine an alien
Imagine
type of
an
movie where
alien type of movie where a cruel strain of space, some mutated monster is wandering the ship. I mean, you got like a real G-rated version of that in the Clone Wars. Remember when that brain worm is on the ship and it takes over the troopers and Barrisofi and all that?
I have a game that's this.
Ooh,
I have a game. Let me get this.
Okay. Yeah, see, that'd be sick too. That'd be sick. There's so many different things I could take a horror aspect on.
Oh, hundo. But I feel like, dude, it's something that's so interesting. We could definitely do it. Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation.
Okay.
This game is like one of, I think, the best games that's ever been created. I
Wow.
finally got a physical version. It took me so
Yeah.
long. I love having the physical versions just
Yeah,
in case
dude, I'm the same.
anything happens. This game, basically, it's a horror game. You're on a ship with the alien, like with the alien on there, like the from the movie. I can't remember what they're actually called. It's like Xenomorph. That's it.
Okay,
You've got a
yeah.
Xenomorph. You got a Xenomorph on there, and it connects. You have to have a microphone when you play, and it connects to your microphone. So any sound that you make, the alien hears you and it chases you. Dude, it's terrifying. It's
That's
terrifying.
amazing. That's so
like
cool.
you're like slowly trying to open up this vent system so you can go into there, and you like climb in, and you're just like waiting, and you see this like this Xenomorph, and it's like,
Oh my god.
and it's like, oh, dude, I saw this video as well of this guy who was playing it. It was funny. He was on Twitch stream, and he had a bunch of sound effects that would play out loud on his computer, so it would go through his microphone.
Is it like if people donated, they could donate a certain amount?
Yeah, they donate a certain amount of money, and it's like, dude, you don't want to ruin the game, so you make it a little bit higher. And someone spent $100 to get the best clip I've ever seen.
That's amazing.
Ever.
Yeah.
This guy is hiding in the wall.
Have you got it?
Right?
Is this something you're able to find for us?
Oh, I can maybe find it.
I was gonna say, if you can find this, I would love to see this. If not, that's okay. But if you have it, I would love to see this.
Yeah, basically, he was like, actually, I'll try to find it, then I'll see. Alien Isolation. No, it's not this one. Oh, bro, this is insane. Oh, I can't find the clip. I know it's from that guy though. Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe.
Maybe. Tell you what, though, it is looking like Camino here in
Oh, I
Adelaide.
can't
It
find
is
it.
absolutely pissing down.
Oh, really? Dude, we had that the other day.
We even had a little sinkhole.
Shit.
Nothing crazy. It was nothing crazy, but it is technically a sinkhole. They're doing like roadworks on a road near me, and yeah, just like basically like a tiny portion of it just like collapsed, the tiniest bit. But it is technically a sinkhole.
Oh my god, bro! We had on Thursday. We had 70. We had 70 mils in 5 hours.
Shit,
Dude, it was crazy.
That's a lot.
It was crazy.
For you,
I nearly flooded
system.
my bike.
Yeah. Oh shit.
I actually nearly flooded my bike, bro. I was going into this water. Oh my god, it was crazy. I'm like, anyways, long story.
I was gonna say some dude died like yesterday or the day before from that.
Yeah,
rode his
dude,
up in was it Queensland? Was it Sydney or Queensland?
Queensland.
Yeah,
Queensland.
some dude rode into it. Yeah,
dude, it was crazy. But dude, okay, this alien isolation one, I'll just tell you the clip, man. It was so funny. This guy's hiding in a vent while the alien's going past, and and you see it climbing up and opening another vent and going through the roof. And then someone spent $100 and they put a fart sound in there, and they're just like, and he's in that, and you just hear this, and then the alien goes, ah!
Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh man, I honestly, I would love to stream that game one time. I'd
Do it,
really
dude.
love to stream it.
Do it.
Yeah, it's man, it's so sick. It's actually so sick.
Motsy's asking what state we're in. I'm in Adelaide.
I'm in New South Wales.
I think Motsy's Queensland. God, I hope I got that right, but I'm pretty sure Motsy's Queensland.
Motsy living the good life.
Yeah.
What is it about Queensland that's so idealistic these days? Everyone used to be, Queensland. Don't want to go to Queensland.
What is it? Is it Queensland or is it the Gold? Queensland was always a place for old people because like they would always move there because it's always a bit warmer up there without it being like the Northern Territory.
Yeah,
and hot 24/7.
It's like our Florida.
Yeah, no, it is. It literally is. Like I've always compared since being to America, I've tried to compare Australian places to like American places. Gold Coast is oh fuck. Why did I think you were Queensland?
You're in Melbourne.
Gold Coast is Miami.
And Miami.
LA's a bit of a hard one because like LA and New York's obviously Melbourne and Sydney, but I'm trying to think. LA's probably Sydney, I guess, but then that makes New York Melbourne.
Melbourne's definitely LA.
You reckon?
Yeah, because it's a lot more like alternative, walky, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I'm thinking
if you're talking about the structure point of view, yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah, because I'm thinking from the perspective of LA's Hollywood, movies, stars, all that sort of stuff. That's Sydney.
Yeah,
that's Sydney.
True. Yeah, and if you're talking about like infrastructure, then yeah, it would be the same.
I find Melbourne. Melbourne's probably a bit more clumped together. Sydney's a bit more spread out. Is that fair to say? I find Sydney's 100%. A bit more spread out. Yeah,
dude, Sydney's so spread out. It's crazy.
Yeah, whereas Melbourne's a bit more clumped together.
Yeah, Sydney's nearly reaching Canberra with its like it's just constantly spreading out.
LA, I can't talk about London. I've never been, but yeah,
I've been to London. It's nowhere near London.
Yeah, okay.
London is so much worse. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
London sucks, bro. I have so many friends from London.
Yeah,
love the people there. I love the culture there. It's so cool, and everyone's got like it's such a nice walkable place, and you got access to everything all the time. But man, everyone's so angry.
Oh, really?
Everyone's so angry and rude and just like, oh, come on, just enjoy your day. You go an hour out of London and it's just like the best thing ever. It's like the nicest people ever. But dude, okay. Do you have anything else that you would like to?
I do. I'm fixing lightsabers. Brian's in the building. What's going on, Brian?
I'm
fixing lightsabers. I'm getting rid of the plastic Hasbro ones they basically use at the moment. I want to bring back I want to say carbon fiber, but the metal alloy ones.
Mm-hmm.
They can CGI in the lightsaber effect, get a much better glow. And I want to bring back Nick Gillard as the choreographer.
Oh, that's a good one.
I want to bring back Nick Gillard because, like, I know, like, I get with the sequels, I get you can put in a canon reason as to why they may have, not been as quick or as efficient as the prequels, because prequels obviously meant to be the prime of the Jedi. No one in the sequels, has really been taught by prime. I understand that. But even like with the Ahsoka duels and the Kenobi ones, they're prime. Like Ahsoka was trained during the prime that she's going up against freaking Anakin. They were still a bit slow.
I agree.
They were a bit slow. They were a bit cluttered. With Nick Gillard, you could tell he really thought it out. And there was a story being told in that fight sequence as well. We need that back. We need that back.
That's such a good shout about the lightsabers as well, though. Like it really takes you out of the immersion when you see this fat, chunky thing that they can't even hold with.
Well, that could be affecting it too. Yeah, yeah, they are fat, and you really notice. I noticed it the most in the Acolyte as well. The Acolyte, they were thick boys. Yeah, bring back Thomas too. Well. He can wheel the lightsaber card around. Bring back Thomas.
You know what, dude? That kind of goes into something that I wanted to mandate.
Oh,
I put down that we make every set in real life. We don't rely on CGI as much.
Get rid of the volume.
Not get rid of the volume. The volume has its place.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
But use it sparingly.
Yes.
Use it sparingly. Yes. Now, on top of that, this is kind of like a two-parter. Real locations, real lighting. I'm so sick of lighting these days, having the whole Netflix, everything's perfect all the time. No, man. Give me some shadows.
Yeah.
Give me some ominous lighting. Like, I want to, dude, make lighting mean something. Lighting is a tool. It's not meant to be there. It's a tool. And the way we see it these days is like, man, it's just not the same. Like, look at the way they did in the prequels. And you got Anakin shrouded, half of his face is in literal darkness, actual darkness. And it gives you that symbolism that's like, oh, you don't need to like, oh my God, they all go, oh, but if we put in that everybody can think about it themselves, then it's like, man, then you're thinking too hard in a movie and you're not experiencing a movie. There are thinking movies and then there are action movies. Like, not necessarily action is in like action and adventure, but like doing movies where you figure out as they go along. You don't have to baby everyone all the time. Like, just do it and create something beautiful. June was really good at that. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm big on live sets, real life locations, and proper lighting. I just wanted that to be like a 2-in-1 kind of deal. That was bang on there. Still, again, please. I'm so glad you brought up the volume. Volume, awesome, really, really cool for limited uses. Limited uses,
I think that's what they've done with Starfighter. I think they've used a lot of real sets for this. I think they've used a lot of real sets.
They also did it with the Acolyte, which was awesome. Dude, the Acolyte, the world felt great. The characters felt bad. Like it was literally a problem with writing. Like it wasn't the location. Dude, the locations felt awesome.
Yeah.
And dude, we've got so many incredible places in this world. Like Earth is so special. You can find somewhere. What did Brian say? Because Brian's the G when it comes to this. He knows his shit. I was in Porn Stars, bro, I'd be like, hey, sorry, I need to call in my expert. I'd call in Brian.
Bring in Brian.
Real locations and practical sets. The volume is cool, but takes a lot of our union jobs when it comes to practical sets. You know what, man? I'm really big on that as well. There's something that I saw with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, what they were doing with their recent movie, about how like a lot of their their staff, their co-workers, really, they get a cut when the movie gets over a certain point, so that everybody puts in a great effort and all that kind of stuff.
It's an incentive to work hard,
Big time, man. And you can't make as much money when you're not doing DVDs to buy physical copies. Like I buy this physical copy of let's say this is a movie, right?
Yeah.
Buy the physical copy, they get an extra $20 on top of all of the screenings that they already do. And then, like streaming only pays them how much? They're not getting a dollar per view.
Yeah.
They're getting it just like for a brief window of time, like you're leasing out your movie for whatever period of time. That's why it moves over so much. I'm really big on connecting people, man, because you know what? A movie is a human experience, and you can't have a human experience without humans really putting in effort in every single aspect of it. You know, I know so many people here that do prop work. My mate's girlfriend is one of them, and she introduced me to a lot of people, which was really cool. And man, she worked on Thor: Love and Thunder, and she was painting all of the props for Thor: Love and
That's
Thunder.
so sick.
And like when she was making Zeus's lightning bolt in that, which, you know, obviously it's a little bit of a shame of a movie, but you know, like it's
Did
just
she?
Taika. Anyways,
Did she take anything home?
I'm not at liberty to say, but let's just
FBI,
say I
go
went
away.
to her house very quickly after they were done filming. No, but like she was actually really good with that. She did not show anything until the movie was already out, because it's beautiful. Like yeah, it's just, oh Brian, I'm so there with you, but there's still some to save. But yeah, honestly, and it's like you see the amount of effort that she put into it. This is just my personal experience of seeing her do it. You see the amount of effort that she puts into it, the passion. It's like a child to her, every little bit. And I remember like all aspects of it, everything that she was doing, she was looking over 50 times, being like, oh, I could maybe just like add a little here, or maybe add it onto there, maybe whatever, you know. And if you have that for every single aspect of the movie, then you've got an incredible movie like Lord of the Rings. Everyone was obsessed with it. You know, everyone wanted to make a good movie, so it became a good movie.
Yeah.
Brian, oh dude, worked
Yeah.
in Love and Thunder. That's where I met Natalie. Dude, that's sick.
She's beautiful.
That's sick. She's an incredible person as well. She's just, yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah.
She's really, really cool. But yeah, dude, Love and Thunder had so much potential, and then Taika just did a Taika. Don't like Taika. I don't like Taika. He's good to add to stuff. He's not good to be the main guy and stuff.
To lead stuff.
Oh god. Oh my god. Man, it hurts. It really hurts. But he's so funny as well. He is really, really funny.
Yeah.
Like the vampire movie that he did was so funny.
Did he do a vampire movie?
That was his original movie. That was the reason why he blew up so much.
Wow. Okay. What was that called?
Yeah. It was oh fuck, I can't remember. Let me get this up.
Taika doing a vampire movie.
So What We Do in the Shadows, bro. It was so funny.
Yeah, right.
It's like a think about it like The Office, but for vampires.
Okay, that's funny.
It's so funny. It is so funny. But he stole the idea from someone in a pub and bragged about it.
Oh wow. Oh god.
Yeah, dude. But it's so funny. It is so funny. What did Brian say? But the streaming and movie downfall has been said by George and Stephen for more than 15 years. Yeah.
George was predicting streaming in that when he was talking about the way the Clone Wars show would be brought to audiences. He was predicting streaming all that back then.
How incredible is that guy?
His brain is 10, 15, 20, sometimes even more years ahead of everyone else. It's like he literally had to wait for the prequels because the technology wasn't up to with what he wanted to do.
God, I love that guy so much. He's such an incredible visionary, and dude, just wow. That he's just one of the best. He's one of the best.
Genius.
And we're so lucky to live in the same lifetime as him, to be able to have movies made from him. Oh man, yeah. Star Wars is the best. Star Wars is the best.
But it's like, dude, like. Since showing Star Wars to like my girlfriend, she's like, now I notice it because like you get little Star Wars references in everything. Like it is everywhere, and she's like, now I notice it all the time. Like there was some detective show she was watching the other day, like has absolutely nothing to do with Star Wars, and they made like a little Yoda reference in that. Have you watched Ted Lasso?
Yes, yeah, dude, I love Ted Lasso.
Just started Ted Lasso. I started it on Saturday. Yeah, so like less than 2 days ago, and I'm already halfway through season 2. I
Oh,
fucking
it's
love
amazing,
it.
isn't it? Isn't
Yeah,
it?
but dude,
The
I know
lasso
Jason.
effect, bro.
I know Jason Sudeikis is like a Star Wars fan. You know, he was one of the scout troopers in Mando in season 1.
Yeah.
But dude, the amount of Star Wars references in that thing is ridiculous. He throws them in everywhere.
Yeah.
So good, dude.
Dude,
But
because
like, yeah,
it's the best,
it
man.
is. There is a Star
It's
Wars
the
reference in
best.
everything. Like,
Yeah.
I know Ryan Johnson did it, but in the Knives Out series, in the last one that just came out, there was a Star Wars reference in that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
everywhere. It is literally,
I'm
and
so glad she's picking up on that.
Well, every time we see it now and like we hear it, she just turns to me like,
Your stuff.
Yeah. She's like, your stuff's infecting everything now. But yeah,
Legit.
so
Also,
good.
bro, do you have anything else you would like to
I had a
leave on the
couple
table?
more. I had a couple more ideas. I would love to see. I'd love to see some legend shows, possibly some what ifs. Because I don't know about the Marvel. I know Marvel did them, but I haven't heard great things about them. Like they never really seem to take off. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I also wouldn't mind. I know we're going to get it to an extent, but with Filoni and that, I would love to see as much as he can possibly cram into it with within the confines of canon, the Heir to the Empire series. Whatever hasn't been destroyed or taken away from him by the sequels, whatever he can possibly cram into there.
I think Ahsoka is leading towards something like that a lot more than we believe. I hope we have the same thing. I really do because like, dude, that's such an amazing book, such an amazing series. Like, man, I loved it. I really loved it.
Yeah.
And dude, the characters are so well fleshed out, and it's just like such an interesting story. There are some parts that don't make sense for main canon, but you can get rid of that. You can easily change it. It's something that's so easily adaptable as well.
Oh, 100%. Like that, I've been on it since like Ahsoka ended. What was that? Almost 2.5 years ago now. Jesus God, time flies. That Jorah Sabaoth, that's Tara Malakos sitting right there.
Yeah.
Characters like that.
Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. So, do you have anything else you want to add quickly before I give the final? I think
those were my final 5. Did you have anything else?
I have one more.
You've got one more.
I have one more. I have one thing that's like, I was thinking about what do I think is the most important part of Star Wars that they don't capture these days?
Okay.
That they that either they struggle to and they try to, but they can't do it because of whatever reason. Most of the time it's executives. That's the issue, right? I need more mystery in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I need more mystery. I don't want everything told to me all the time. I don't want more sequels to more things. I don't want to fill in more gaps. I want mystery. I want new things and new mysteries and everything that I don't get explained. Because you're going to have things that are left in a Reddit forum for 15, 20 years that people go, man, you guys are thinking that at the same time? It's like, yeah, dude, that's when it came out. And it's still nothing? Nah, but listen, it might be like this because of this show and it's all connected. It's like, it's like Yoda. Yoda's so influential because no one knows anything about him, bro. Like, he's just this mystical little green frog wizard guy. Like I need more mystery. I need more mystery. I just, I loved what they did with Mando.
Yeah.
I think Mando was close to mystery. It was really close to mystery, but it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Like, like the whole thing of, it was the whole thing of Grogu and like going back and everything. Like I needed explanation, but basic explanation. Now that he's with him, give him a lot more mystery. I loved that they didn't find the world and they can never find the world. But obviously that was in the contract, so they can't do anything.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's what they're really missing. Everyone these days if it's on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, they need explanations of everything. Everyone needs all the answers all at once, all the time, and then they'll forget about it and then redo it. And then they'll be like, it's all there again. And I can all search it up. It's like, man, we're meant to have our imagination. Media is art, and art is imagination. Be that from whatever. I would love to see everyone being able to use their imagination more, because there's so much more mystery. I've been able to see it with One Piece. Like in One Piece, there's so much mystery, man. He doesn't give you anything, and then way later he'll be like, "Hey, by the way, it actually connected like this and this and this," and you go, "Far! I was so close."
Yeah,
or like, "No way, I was bang on the money." Like he does it so well. Oda does it so well. He's one of the best writers of our time.
Yeah.
It really, really, genuinely, he is. And yeah, I think when George had it and had control of it, there was so much more mystery. There was so much more magic.
Yeah.
And, Liam Neeson, when he was saying about working on Kenobi, how he goes, yeah, the magic's just not there anymore. Like, I feel it because there's no mystery.
Yeah.
That was just that was like my biggest thing. That was my biggest thing.
Yeah. One more thing that I didn't really put in, because I suspect we're going to get it anyway with this whole leadership change, is we're going to greenlight the hunt for Ben Solo.
Oh, 100%. 100% the hunt for Ben Solo is going. Dude, okay, there's no way they didn't just leak the name and be like, or maybe, and then just be like, how much do they actually want to see this? And then they're pumping it out.
That's what I mean. I wonder if like Adam Driver's just taking a leaf out of like Ryan Reynolds' book or something, and being like, we'll just like talk about it now and then see what the fans kind of say. Because everyone, like, they're still talking about it. And that was leaked what? How long ago was that leaked? 5 months ago now?
I think 6 months ago, bro.
Jesus.
Like, wild. Yeah, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I would love to see more. But yeah, man, I 100% agree. 100% agree. And more Mando seasons and more Mando movies. I want more Mando. Greenlight that Grogu has a full set of armor as well. Just saying.
Yeah.
Greenlight that Grogu has a full set of armor, and he has the Kyber crystal from the Darksaber, and he makes a new Darksaber that is his own.
Yeah.
That's what I'm putting out there. What did Bryant say before we finish this up? Listen, Star Wars, E.T., Indiana Jones was in theaters for a year back in the day. Nowadays, the movie's only in theaters for a month before it's on streaming. It's killing itself in the box office. Dude, you know what? I had a really similar rant to this, and obviously you're in the movie space, but like, man, I was just getting so angry. There was, and this is for something that's so basic. It's Anaconda, the movie that came out. Not only are they doing that, not only are they killing it in the box office by just only having 2 weeks of streaming, and then 2 weeks of in the box office, and then you'll go to streaming a month later or whatever it is. Not only are they doing that, but they're only giving light to the movies that are seemingly popular at the time. I'm looking at all of the timings for The Housemaid, and it's 20 sessions a day, every cinema taken up except for one, and then you've got 5 other movies fighting for one cinema. Now, all of The Housemaid, you know how many people they were fitting in there? 4 people, 5 people, 1 person, 2 people. And then other movies that are fighting for their life, that are brand new as well, are only getting 3 streaming times a day for 5 days.
It's crazy.
What is that? Like, bro, you're ruining movies. You're ruining the experience. And man, I was listening to this podcast about movies and how, like, even Matt Damon was talking about it, and he was laughing. Apparently he said to one of the directors, he looked at one of the shots that they were doing, and he goes, "Oh, that's not going to look good on a iPhone screen." And it's like, dude, that's what they worry about these days. That's what they're trying to do. We don't get this theater experience. This is why I'm so keen for Mando and Grogu, because it's forged for IMAX. You know what I mean? Like, keen for it. Give us the Christopher Nolan effect. But it's a shame. It's a shame. It really is. Like,
I was having a chat to someone the other day, and we went down the whole rabbit hole of nostalgia, and we're talking about we're even talking about like the Blockbuster days, the Video Easy days. But then we're talking about cinemas and that, and we're just saying like, because I guess it's just like a generational thing. Like me and you are probably one of the last. God, we sound old. Me and you are probably one of the last age groups that really appreciate, because I know for me, like, it was something special. You do it in the school holidays and things like that, and like every kid had their birthday party at the cinemas. Like the cinemas were the coolest place ever. And I remember like cinemas used to make like an event out of it. Like I remember for like Cars, when the Cars movie came out, I reckon I saw that like 2 or 3 times in cinemas. I remember for one, get the cinema staff down the front, they'd make a whole event of it for 20, 30 minutes before the movie actually aired. And I remember, this is going to make us sound even older, back when street directories were a thing as a book. They had a Cars themed one, and they'd place some under like random chairs. And I want to say I've still got mine, because I did sit on a chair that had one underneath it. But like they used to do things like that, and even like we're talking about like the lollies and that sort of thing. Like nowadays at cinemas, it's all fridges, and you get your popcorn, you got ice cream, and that you got your lollies in bags behind there. But back in the day, you'd have your lollies in those plastic that you just get a paper bag, fill them up, they'd weigh it, and then you pay. Like you just load it with lollies.
Peak. Yeah, dude. I remember the wall, dude. It was huge, and they had those buckets where it's like you lift the lid, and it's got the scoop on the chain that's in the top. And you get your brown paper bag, and you're like just shoveling it in there.
See, that was peak. That was peak. I want that back. I want that back. But I love the whole experience of going to. Yeah, I just love the whole experience. You go, you get your drink, you get your popcorn, you get your ticket. No one even, I don't know about like cinemas you go to on that. No one even, like, there's still a desk there when you walk in where people are meant to like check your ticket and tell you cinema. No, I've not seen anyone stand there for a long, long time now. Like a solid 6 years or so, I reckon.
I did that for the first time in 3 years.
Wow.
The other week. Because I watch a movie a week. I go to the movies, I watch a movie a week. I love
that.
movies.
I love
love
so
movies,
good, dude.
bro.
So good.
I go by myself. I go with friends, whatever. Usually it's by myself. No one's free when I'm free.
Going to the cinemas by yourself is so good, though, dude. I've only done it for the Star Wars reruns, but it's amazing. I loved it.
Bro, it's the best. And you sit down. I know the perfect seats for the perfect scene.
Yeah.
And I sit at the perfect spot, at the perfect angle. And I don't just do it for when I'm like sitting up. The perfect angle is like when I'm laying down. So I go down a little bit more. It's like it's F12 is where the
he knows the seat. Yeah,
dude, I know exactly the seat. So I go F12. I sit there. I get a large popcorn. I get a drink that's like not gonna. It's gonna fix the dry in my mouth. And then I just get to like sit back and just experience this movie. Phone all the way off, dude. If I could throw it at the other end of the cinema, I would. Everything away, all of it, and just experience, man.
I love it.
And there's nothing like a movie experience. You feel like you're there with them. And I can just teleport myself away.
Yeah.
It's so special.
It is. It is. So good.
Oh, bro, you're making me want to do that shit again.
It's so good, dude. Imagine we had the marketing today for Ahsoka, Mando, etc., like we did for the prequels. Like, dude.
It would be, dude, and you go into your local shop, wherever you've got, like, if it's Target, Kmart, whatever, and you've got the cardboard stand with all of the figurines that are in there, and then you've got all of the the apparel that's got the logoing and everything, and there are ads everywhere. There's all this. Oh, dude, I'd love to see it.
But just because, but then, if you go down that rabbit hole, fucking everything's been diluted, dude. Even if I just focus on Kmart, because, locally, Kmart's the big thing we've got. Kmart, I remember when they got rid of video games. It's been ages since they got rid of video games, but they no longer do video games, which was a big deal for Kmart. And now, their Lego section has just been diluted the crap out of. I remember it used to be so good.
Yeah. But I think that's Lego's fault.
Could be,
I think that's Lego's fault, because I'm looking at the way Lego does all of it, and they're just keeping it to their own stores. They've got their own personal stores popping up all the time.
Yeah.
They'll have basic sets there, and they won't have all of the big boys. You have to go to the Lego store to get it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
But yeah, man, far out. Well, down a trip to Nostalgia Lane. We've had a year at Lucasfilm. And
We
it's
have.
been a great year. We've greenlit some amazing things. I love
I think we
everything
have.
that you greenlit. I think
I
you
love
really
everything
thought
that
that out
you
perfectly.
greenlit.
I think mine
we've
was more practical.
Yeah, but
Mine was more practical.
I think they combine very well.
But you had a great creative vision, and I would love to
We've
see you as the head of Lucasfilm one day.
we've created some amazing shows.
Mm-hmm.
We've brought back some nostalgia, and
talked to some incredible people.
we have, and we've fixed the gaming space, not just in Star Wars, but across all games.
We've fixed every single game. Every single game. Go check your game right now. It's fixed.
Whatever problem you had with it, you no longer have.
It's fixed. But guys, thank you so much for watching. That was actually
Thank you so much. That was good. I liked
that. Was such a great conversational episode. I really loved that.
That was fun. That was
That
fun.
was really
Now
good.
got me excited. Now I want that fucking Star Wars game.
Dude, I know, and I want all those Star Wars projects, like a horror Vader. Oh, that'd be so sick.
Dude.
That would be so sick.
A model shop again? Yeah. That's cool.
Yep. That'd be sick. That's sick.
ILM back to its roots.
Well, guys, we're going to have to love you and leave you.
We're going to have to love you.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for enjoying. We'll be back here next week. Don't you worry about that.
Next week.
Next week it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. All right, we're going to come back with some peak content again. Because, you know what? Jesse's here. Jesse's here, so it's peak content.
Jeremy and his hat are here. His Filoni hat.
My Filoni hat. My Filoni hat. Guys, love you all. Thank you so much.
Much love. Peace.
Wolverine.